Hey guys, I'm going to show you really quick some tutorials on how to utilize the back end of your website. First thing you want to do is go to your domain name, beelinesales.com/WP-admin. From there, it'll give you a login screen. Just enter the username and password, and it will let you back into your dashboard. So here's your dashboard. Has all the information on the left-hand side. But the best thing to do is if you click on this link, it'll take you right back to the home page of your website. You'll notice once you're logged into the home page, you'll now have a new navigation that's above everything else that'll let you do different things. So what I'd recommend doing from here is, say we want to make changes to your home page or any page, to click on the Edit Home Page button, and this will take you to the back end portion of your site on your home page to make changes from there. Give it a couple seconds to load. So as you'll notice, you'll have different segments and sections within the site. So as you want to make changes to something, just go ahead and click on the edit little icon right there. A new box will eventually pop up, and you'll be able to go through and change the content within these sections. So at this point in time, I'm just going to show you guys how to make changes to the content. So you'll make changes to the content, you'll hit save from here, you'll save the changes in this section. And then once that's saved, you'll still need to click this blue update button in the top right hand corner. Once you click the blue update button, then it'll actually update the entire page. Notice that every once in a while there may be some blank areas like this with the text box. If you click on this text box and you're wondering what's going on in here, and you look and this field is still blank, but you can tell there's something kind of going on in here. If you click on the text portion of it over here, we have this font to be as white. So when it's white, it also shows up white in the back end of the system, but now when you click the text edit version, it'll show up. So this is the portion right here within this bracket to this bracket right here that'll actually change the text. This bracket and this bracket right here is styling. So you want to go ahead and leave that alone and just change the information within this section to make sure it reflects properly on the front end of your website. So it's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. So most of the place you're going to want to just go ahead and change information. If you need to change an image, you can change an image as well here too. So you can just click on the image here. You can delete this image, click on the add image, drop in a new image. I'll show you in a second how to drop some images in here, but drop a new image in right here and hit save, and it'll automatically replace that image with a new one. So that is a quick tutorial on the front end of it. So let's see what the next page that I had ready to go. So here is one of your content pages, one of your products pages. You'll be maybe adding products or adding more information to a products page. So once again, click the edit page button from here. Also, one thing that you want to make sure is that you're not on the regular. You want to make sure that you are on the classic mode. You're not on the classic mode, you're on the regular mode. So if you click here, you'll see backend editor, and it'll look kind of jarbled and it won't look like actual real text. So if you click the backend editor, it should look as though it's supposed to. So from here, if you need to make changes, once again, just click on the little icon box from here. It'll pull up the page. You can add more information, add more bullet points, change things around, click save, click update, and that page will have been changed as well. So as you notice right here, the next thing, so you're going to see a place that's called meta slider. It'll have a number next to it, the 472. So what that is that is a place where we're allowed to make changes and add photos to your website. So if you notice on the left hand side in the back end, you'll see a place called meta slider. Click on that. It'll take you to this page. Now you can click on any one of the pages already. So if we click on the pump repair, it'll take us to the pump repair version of it. If you want to change the order of slides around, once your cursor is on this, you can go ahead and drag and drop this and reorder the changes. If you want to add a slide, just click add a slide. It'll take you to your media library, so you can add one that's already in there, or you can take one from your desktop. So I just took a desktop one right here and just drag this over to here. It'll automatically will import the image. There's a test image. We can go ahead and add slider. So as you'll notice down here at the very bottom, there is a new slide within this section. Now if you don't want this one, as you can tell, I'm hovered over here, you can see a little red trash can. Delete this slide. So let's go ahead and delete that because we don't want it. Are you sure? Yep. So now that slide has been taken off of this page. Go ahead and leave all of this information alone. This is set and this is standard, so you don't really want to mess around with too many of these. So just leave that alone. If for some reason we do need to add a new slider, you're creating a new page and you want to create a new slider, just click on the plus slider button right here. It'll bring in a brand new version of one of these with no images in there. Just start adding slides to it, and then from there, the one thing that you will need to know is down here there's a usage. You can see where it says made a slider ID 452. So this is ID 452. So if you click this and copy this right here, and then come back over to your page, and then you would edit this page right here. And all you have to do is just change out this, or you could paste it in a whole brand new one. But really all you need to know is change this ID to associate with the correct ID of the page that you're working on, and that will then pull in those sliders into that page. Okay, I'm going to show you now how to create a new page within your website. So on any portion, whether the back end or the front end, you'll see the new, and go over and click page. So that'll bring us a brand new blank area that we want to work with. So right here, the first thing that to do is hit title. So let's say new product. So since this is technically going to be a product, what we're going to want to do is we're going to go over to the parent attributes, and we're going to go ahead and take parent. We're going to go click it on as products. Default template, we're going to go ahead and set that as left sidebar. So this is going to bring in that sidebar navigation that we have on all of our product pages. And an easy way to remember this, if for some reason you're not watching this video, is to go to any product page, look at the attributes, and it already says product, left sidebar. So from here, we want to make sure we click on the back-end editor that I talked about before. This is a standard editor, so we want the back-end version. So this will bring up new views. Make sure that this visual composer is showing. So if it's showing right there, there's a little arrow button. You can make it show or disappear. And then from here, set a template for the page. So here's a little template ID right here. So go ahead and click on templates. We've already set one up as products, so just go ahead and click on the products template. Let's go ahead and close this. And now you'll notice that the products view is already within this. It has our meta slider, our slider section, has content, and already has our bullet point list. So at this point in time, the only thing that we need to do is change the content within this section. Go ahead and close that. Then you need to go back over to your, we'll go back over to the meta slider, which is this section right here. And that's what I was talking about before. You would click the new slider. In the slider area right here, if you click on this little button right there, you can rename the slider. So a new product to associate with the page that we're working with. And then we're going to go ahead and once again remember to click on the slides and start adding our test slides or images to this. And then all we need to do is hit save and grab our ID. So this is 606. So now we're going to go over to the new product page. We're going to reopen up again this meta slider. We're going to change the ID to 606. We're going to go ahead and save this. We're going to go ahead and click on the publish button. And now we have our new product. We have our test image and the same content as before. But you'll notice that the product is not in the drop down and it is not in our products drop down over here. So we need to add one more step in order to make that happen. So if you click over in this area and you go to our menus section. So once again, the other way to get in the back end is appearance, menus. And from here, we're going to see that we have our products and information in here. So we have our new product. If it's not showing up here, click view all and it'll make sure that it's showing. So we have products. So we have products and then we have new product. So click on the new product. We're going to click add to menu. So now when it does that, it's going to go ahead and put it to the very bottom. So now we need to take this and we need to drag this up to where we want to. Make sure it's offset a little bit so it's offset underneath the products drop down. If you would set it right here, that would create an entirely new section. So we don't want a new section, we want it underneath the products. So we're going to go ahead and set it off one so it's in line with all of these. All we need to do is hit save. So this will automatically add this. Now when we go to products, you'll notice there's going to be products and there's going to be new products. You could have ordered that in any order that you wanted to in that menu section. So once again, when we go to menus, now this is mainly going to be on our main menu. Now we want to change over to our products menu. So the products menu is going to be the sidebar menu that you would notice it's on every page of the products pages. We have pumps, valves. So these are just the small set of items that are underneath our products pages. So that is going to be this navigation right here. So since we're adding a new one to this section, we also need to change it to products, and we need to add our new product to this page as well. Hit save, and now when we go to our products page and we update this page, we now will have the new product will be in line within this section over here. And this is also done alphabetically, so it automatically will put this in alphabetically no matter what order you have into this section. So it can make it a little bit easier. So if you want to make sure they're alphabetical in this section, this doesn't automatically alphabetize them. You'll have to stick them in this right area, but this one automatically alphabetizes them. So we have that preset in that direction. So that will be how to set up a new page, how to set everything else up. I think the only other thing that needs to be shown to you guys is how to edit the email that's being sent in. So if you go over to the forms section in the back end of your website, you'll see you have a contact form. You can go ahead and click the edit button of the contact form. And then if you go to emails and actions, from here you'll see the admin email. That's the email that's being sent to you, and this is a success message that's being shown on the screen. So if we go ahead and hit edit the admin email, if you delete this email and put in a new email, it'll automatically will change the email address that it is being sent to. If you need to add any other fields, you can add to this, but this is the Ninja Forms all fields, so every field that's being submitted within that email is being sent to you. So that's what that means. So I think this is the quick tutorial. If you have any other questions, please give us a call at Ugly Duck Marketing, phone number 661-327-3825. Thanks.